Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing this puzzle box that my wife got me for Christmas, and I am super stoked. It has been a long time since I've gotten to do any kind of puzzle box, so I'm a little rusty. I have no idea what to expect with this, and she bought it from a seller on Etsy. So if he's still selling them, I will have his information in the description if y'all would like to check this out, but here we go. So we have some rules. We have a little paper with some information, a little envelope that says open. Check this out. There is a lot going on this box. So we have this crumpled up piece of paper, some bubble wrap that it was packaged in, this really awesome box with some locks on it, a lot going on there. We'll put that under the top down cam in just a second. Also, there are some hints and a cheat sheet. We will not be using those. No, here we go. Check this out. We got a big old, I believe this is supposed to be a Kraken. The top looks like it spins. We got this thing going on. This going on. We got a lot of laser cut stuff. Whatever all this is. We have these two padlocks. And of course this with these three dials. And that appears to be it. So let's look at the rules and the paper. It says, to maximize the experience of this game, please follow the rules below. To complete this game, you will need to recover the gold Viking treasure from inside the main of the box. Do not use excessive force to open anything. If you are supposed to remove something from the box, it should come off with little force. Please do not use any outside tools. There are optional hints for you to use if you get stuck. And then we have this letter about the Kraken Box. In the year 892, a voyage across the seas took place bound for Norway. The mission of this voyage was to return a valuable family treasure, which had been stolen many years before, to the first king of Norway, known as Harald Fairhair. The treasure was locked away in a box aboard the Viking ship making the voyage. However, the Viking ship never made it to Norway. In fact, the ship and its crew seemed to vanish off the face of the earth. Rumors spread about the fate of the ship and its crew. Many thought that the ship ran into rough seas and sank. But by far, the most popular theory was that the great beast of the sea dragged the ship to the bottom of the sea. That beast is known as the Kraken. So, this envelope says open. We are going to get into this box now. If you do not want to know how this box is solved, this is your chance to walk away, go order the box for yourself, and then pull the video back up when you struggle and you want to see somebody else struggle with it. We'll set that there on the mat so we can kind of keep track of how long this is taking. And here we go. So inside the envelope, we have these two small little blocks that have some runes on them that looks similar to some of the ones we saw in the box. And we have this page, which looks like it's a Captain's Journal entry. Captain's Journal, 23rd day of our journey home to Norway. It's funny how he was writing in English. The crew's spirits are high as we approach our homeland of Norway. Although we have experienced the usual rough seas as well as long hot days, we are comforted by the fact that we will be able to return our valuable cargo back to our king, as well as return home to our beloved families. This morning, the sun burned bright atop the clouds on the horizon like a candle. Thus far, the winds have been favorable for our trip, but the air now has a feel of an approaching storm. The threat of a major storm is not the only fear that has been haunting my mind. My nautical maps show that we are approaching the last known location of the ship that claims to have narrowly escaped an attack from the great beast of the sea. If the legends are true, then the beast can swallow an entire ship with its tentacles and drag it to the ocean bottom. I fear as the light above the sea goes out tonight, I will experience yet another sleepless night. My only comfort is that I will soon be asleep in my own peaceful house with my family nearby. All right, so we know the fears of that. I don't know if there's any clues in that letter, so I will set it off to the side and we will reference it, but let's dig into this. So we have these two little rune pieces, and I'm assuming they probably fit somewhere. All right, so this looks similar to that. Well, right there, but this is backward. Well, there was the other side too. Oh, okay, here we go. So no O there. All right, so I don't know if that has anything to do with it. This lock locks that. This lock appears to lock this to this. This one locks these little tabs that may be more things like these. Each of these are 3 number combo locks. We have these here, like a blank, show that blank above plus peaceful blank. So there's some kind of riddle here to help us solve this. Like a blank. So that I'm guessing maybe these numbers correlate to the 3 numbers we need to open one of these. And we have to guess this riddle. Was there anything like that in our letter? Okay, so these appear to be phrases that are used in this letter. Like a candle is a phrase that happens here. So we have a candle. If I trace that back, we get the number 9. So 9 might be the first number. Blank shows that. Map. A map shows that. A map shows that we are approaching. So if we follow the map, oh, the map leads to a question mark. Okay. So if there's a 0 on the dial, it might be that because there's no 0 here. But anyway, the third one is blank above plus peaceful blank. So light above. We have this lighthouse here. None of the rest of these look like a light. So the lighthouse is number 4. And I've got this little notepad that I'm just using to keep track of all of this. So light above and peaceful blank. House. So peaceful house. Oh, lighthouse. Light plus peaceful house. So lighthouse. And so yes, that is a 4. So the middle is the question mark. Okay, so we have 9 question mark and then lighthouse, which is 4. So let's try 0 since there is no 0 on this dial. And we will try, I don't know which, we'll just try both the padlocks. So we have 904 or 9 question mark 4. Ah, okay. So it was. Huh. It wound up being 974 for this one, which is a little treasure chest. So I guess what you find at the map would be the treasure, and that'll lead you to 7. So I didn't figure that out the right way, but I figured it out. There we go. There's one lock off. And now this will spin freely. Well, fairly freely. So we have a map up here on top with north, south, east, west. I should probably put this back to its regular position before I get it too mixed up. Man, that Kraken's eye looks really cool. Y'all see that? That looks neat. All right, getting distracted. So this is a treasure map. And we have numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 around the map. So let's see. These do not appear to match up. And then on the dial, does the dial spin or just the top? It appears that this spins. Oh, hang on. I have something right here. It says 1. Question number equals the midsection of Southern Island. Questionable number equals the midsection of the southern island. 2. Okay. Questionable number equals the midsection of the southern island. So this is the southern island. 7. Oh, okay. So that's another hint. We also have this fish with a tail that's kind of pointing. Got a ship. This could get tricky, so let's see. We also still have these that we haven't done anything with yet. So we'll see if maybe they fit somewhere. Okay, there are little things on these tabs that kind of stick out. That looks like an X. And it kind of lines up with this X, actually. Because there's these marks here, and then that kind of looks the same. What would that mean? Nothing on that one, it doesn't look like. On this one, there's a R that also looks like an A, which kind of lines up with this. So does that line up? Do those line up at the same time? They do not. So X lines up here. R lines up there. That says 3 though. Okay, so first we line up the M. So where is it? Is there an M to be had? I guess it's got to be this one, but it's not really an M. This is tricky. Maybe I can show y'all. There's something inside too. So there's this X here that lines up and this number 2 right here. I don't know if y'all could see that from the top down because of the way the shadows were. There's a number 1 right here with what appears to be the top of an M. I need to figure out what that symbol is and see if this is the position it's supposed to be in because it says 1. So if it is, we have 1, 2, and 3. So I'm guessing, and this is just a guess for now, that there has something to do with this position that will help us get the first number. This would get us, this one would get us the second number, and this one would get us the third number for this other lock. Now that is a guess, but that's my best running theory at the moment. You know, there's another clue right here on the first paper. It's in the year 892. Just on a whim, before I go down these other rabbit holes, I'm going to try 892. No, that would have been too easy. Oh, there's the M. I found it. Okay, so let's try lining this up with that first. All right, so we got that lined up with the M. And what would that be? That's northeast. If I'm looking here. It'd be northwest if I'm facing here, and there's 3 little hash marks there. The Viking ship never made it. So are we trying to find where the Kraken is? Will that help us open the box? Because it's the Kraken box. Is there anything on those? There's lots of very detailed, like, carving going on. You can see all the... It's a really cool box. Put a lot of thought into this. Well, if I look at the eye of the Kraken, then we've got to kind of look this way because all the numbers are along this edge. That's the only way I can figure to do it. And if I do it that way, then 4 is what I'm looking at, northeast. Is that X marks the spot? If we line it up with that, then we're looking at, what, 1? If I go back to the Kraken eye on the R, we're not facing any numbers, so that can't be it. There's no west number, so it can't be that. This is not the way this is supposed to be solved. I am going down a wild goose chase. Rabbit hole, wild goose chase, something of this nature. So each of the letters has a side they line up with and these interesting little things on these spikes. Is there anything else on the spikes? So first we had the M. Hang on. The R has 1 dash. The M has 3 dashes. And the X has 8 dashes. Okay, so that's almost impossible to see. But there's dashes by the letters. Wow, if that's what this is, that is if that's the solution to this, he is tricky. So there's little tiny dashes by the symbols that are down here. And so what was number 1? Number 1 was the M looking thing. So M, that's R. Well, let's go ahead and write that down. The RA is 1. 1 little dash mark. From what I can see, I don't see anything else, but one of them was very hidden, so we have to be careful. M has 3 little hash marks there. It's not an M. It's like a weird little BM rune thing, but I'm calling it an M because I'm me, and that's what I'm calling it. M thing is 3. And then the R, I believe, was 8 because there's like 3 little hashes, but then there's hashes with a slash through them over here, which normally means 5. You can't even see all of them, really. They're hidden so well. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. We're going to count that as 8. So the X is 8. I'm getting some puzzle dust on my mat from this particle board. This is really cool though. Okay, I hope this is the solution. I hope I didn't just waste all that time. So M1 looking thing is the first number if the numbers up here mean anything. So M is the first number and M was 3. 3. I think, yeah, the X was the second number. That would be 8. And the other one was 1. It opened. It opened. That was the solution. That was the solution. So it had nothing to do with the sides they lined up with. It had to do with the hash or with the directional arrow. It had to do with the hash marks on the little nubs that stuck out for each one. So let's see what this is. Okay. This is some math looking stuff. All right, start 10/29/18, end 33/12/7/22. So, hang on. We have these tabs here. Do these line up with these? Because there's little lines here. Oh, does this come off too? Oh, it does. Okay, this comes off too. So we can go take this somewhere and oh, hang on. We have pieces coming out. So that just comes out. It didn't have anything on it. Does this box move in other directions now? Let's see, because we had the 1, 2, 3 and we had the way these lined up too. So let's try that. I don't think those 1, 2, 3s mean anything now that we solved that, but all right, we got the M lined up and the R lined up. And the X all lined up. So this is the box lined up with all these symbols correct all the way around. It goes like this. The Kraken is facing west. If all of these are lined up like that. Now, little tabs might be what we need to be working on now, though. So I'm gonna move that back and see. These line up like this. It is a key. It's a solution key. These are what the values are for all those symbols. We have quite a bit of these symbols. we're going to have quite a bit of math apparently. This says 0, 0, 0, and 0, 0, 0. So I'm assuming we're going to have, this is for the tens place, hundreds place, thousands place maybe. Because we got a lot of these and we got a lot of these. Whew, okay. Let's do some math. Now there's arrows here. We have this line here that doesn't really do anything. We have arrows here and this line here. Oh man. I think I might be overthinking the math. I think we just need to figure out which of these three numbers we need. And so where did these line up? That one, and that one. Are they the same? This one, the box looks like it should be on the top like those. 10, 22, 7? Let's try that. No, because this does not want to spin. We are not supposed to force things. That is at 27. There is no 27 here, so that can't be right. This should spin. Or I'm not thinking about it enough. Here we do not line up because the CCC is in the wrong place. So since that is outside the lines, maybe that's just to tell us where to start. Since it says start there, and we just ignore this 10, right? Maybe? What do y'all think? So if we start there, then we have 22, 7, 22 again. Would that be right? Let's see. This is 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So I'm thinking 1, 2, 3. We got 22, 7, 22. Nope. So if we go with this, then that would be 10, 22, 7. Huh? We did it. Wow. And inside the box is very plain, but oh, hang on. Come here. We have our treasure. We got our treasure. We did it. We recovered the gold Viking treasure, which is either a bell, an anchor, or Thor's hammer. Not sure, but that was a really cool little puzzle. So there were 3 main components. You have to, here, I'm gonna put this back together while I'm here. So there we go. Solved in almost exactly an hour and put back together. And that was a fun little box. So there were 3 main puzzles. You had to solve this little riddle using the letter that was in the envelope to get the first padlock off. And then you had to spin and find the little hash marks. And there's lots of red herrings on this, which is why it takes so long. Like the puzzles themselves, once you understand them, they're not super complicated. It wasn't a whole bunch of math and everything like I thought it was going to be. But there's so many red herrings and things to get hung up on, and so many little things going on that you try a bunch of stuff. So it takes a while, which makes it fun. I'd probably give this one like a 7-8 difficulty rating just because of that. There's so many little red herrings, but it's fun. You get this really cool little note. You find the treasure. It looks absolutely cool. Like, I don't know, how much time and effort went into this, but it's obviously a lot. It's very well decorated. This will look really cool on my shelf with a lot of my other puzzle boxes. And thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to see more content like this, please like and subscribe. Leave me some comments if you do want to see more videos like this. I started my channel with puzzle box videos. I know we've kind of gotten into where we eat snacks and stuff, but I would still love to do one of these every once in a while. They're not cheap usually. I don't know how much this one costs, but when I get one, I wouldn't mind filming it and put it up if y'all enjoy them. So just let me know. And that is the Kraken Box solved. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later. I have another puzzle box. So if y'all like this one, seriously, leave me some comments, because I haven't even opened this box yet. This one I bought a while ago, and it's been sitting on the shelf, and I hadn't gotten to it because I've been so busy. So here we go, unboxing time. We have packing paper. Oh, okay. It feels like it's in this packing paper. So this one, I also ordered online, but I had to contact the guy on Discord. It is a 3D printed little robot puzzle. Now I'm not going to try to solve this. I just wanted to unbox it and show y'all. If y'all would be interested in watching me solve this little guy, leave me a comment and let me know. If y'all stuck around till the end, thank you so much. I'm tired. It's getting late. I'm gonna go chill with my wife. But y'all have a wonderful whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.